Part 2 of the Spitskop Traverse deals entirely with the descent, which displays some of the outstanding scenery available as you head back down to the R339. But we also discuss some of the more technical aspects of descending steep passes. Questionably, the most important consideration when it comes to safely descending steep roads like this one is to not overuse your brakes. The longer and the more continuous the descent, the more likely your brakes might overheat. When friction surfaces overheat, it could result in brake failure with catastrophic consequences. The golden rule for steep descents is to use the same gear that you used for the ascent. Effectively, this allows you to use engine compression to slow your vehicle down rather than the constant use of brakes. If you're driving a non-four-wheel drive vehicle, select first gear for the steepest parts of the descent and second gear for the rest. Driving like this feels a bit strange initially, as it appears as if the engine is over-revving. But don't worry about that at all, as it's not the case and your vehicle is not using any more fuel than normal descending. Feel free to use your foot brake if you feel your speed is still too high, as your brakes will be cool and operating normally. As the amazing views open up, which you probably didn't even notice on the way up, you'll be tempted to want to stop and take some photographs. As the traffic volumes are normally very low on this road, by all means do so, but make sure that before you get out of your vehicle that the handbrake is fully applied, plus switch the engine off and leave your vehicle in first gear or even better in reverse. From the upper reaches of this road, you'll have good views of most of it, and descending vehicles will be visible from some distance away. They have right of way, and it's up to you to find a space wide enough where you can pull over and allow for safe passing. As is the case on all of these narrow gravel roads, always apply common sense as well as courtesy and signal your intentions clearly to the other driver. This middle section of the Prince Alfred's Pass is also the second highest point and includes some interesting historical points of interest. If you enjoy history, a visit to the Bakhuisdraai historical buildings is noteworthy, as well as the Eysterhoek convict campsite where Thomas Maine had the prisoners' camp whilst this section of the road was being built. Another interesting place to visit is the Veldmanspad historical woodcutters' cottages. From the foot of this descent, it's less than 2 kilometers to the Buffelsneck forestry station. At Buffelsneck, you can choose to take a shortcut to join the R342 Keerbooms River and Plettenberg Bay, or you can keep left and remain on the Prince Alfred's Pass if you're heading to De Vlucht or Avontuur. If you've been driving the Prince Alfred's Pass from north to south, you should turn right at the bottom of this road, which will take you past the Diepvalle Forestry Station, where you can try any one of varying length options of the Elephant Hiking Trail series. Be especially careful joining the main road here, as the left-hand side is a fully blind corner.